Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader, and I'm here today to give you guys your messages from Beyond Video here. Hopefully this does help someone out there and resonates with them. Let's get into it here. So Spirit, what kind of messages would you like to relay to your loved ones out there? I keep hearing it, so I'm just going to say it. I feel somebody was very stressed out and frustrated. They weren't getting the answers that they needed in regards to their health issues here on Earth. I feel that there was a repeat trying to let them know that, what was really going on here. And it just wasn't the answers that they were looking for. They were frustrated with either professionals, meaning doctors or family members or what have you. I'm feeling more doctor related, but take what it is, okay? But I feel that they felt very ripped off. They weren't ready to go, okay? It was an extremely tough situation in acceptance, okay? So I feel that there was a little bit of concern by you, okay? I'm trying to pick up the gender here. So it was definitely related to a spouse that I'm talking to right now. I do feel, though, that it was now they're coming to me as soon as I say that. I feel that it was a male energy, meaning a husband that passed away. I feel that they were definitely feeling ripped off, that it wasn't their right time. I feel that there's also an energy of your concern as the wife in regards to, I wonder if they're okay because they had a hard time accepting their passing, accepting that they were really ill kind of thing. It was an extended spread in regards to, their health issues. They were in the hospital for a while and they just weren't getting the answers. Doctors weren't figuring things out, for them to get better, and they just weren't ready. They had a hard time accepting. Yeah, I feel that the wife, was trying to be very kind-hearted in explaining things and very persistent. I feel that there was definitely a lot of confusion on regards to the husband's energy. Just know that they made it okay. I feel that once they passed, that they were settled with their thoughts, okay? It was very concerning because it was basically in denial of passing on from this realm into the next realm, which is the spiritual world. But definitely, you stood strong for them, and but it was heartbreaking. I also feel in the same sense because seeing that person being in denial. Okay, so this is going with the flow very easily here. You got the power couple of the King and Queen of Wands. So just know that they weren't of their right mind. They know that they were kind of like they had an issue, okay, with passing over. They were very confused, okay. Now that could be on a physical level too, like with their condition of their passing too. Kind of like my mom had something like that. She had a brain tumor, so I don't know if that resonates with anyone, but it's definitely could be health related, why they were so confused or in denial. I feel that they're not like that anymore. They are definitely balanced here, I feel, and they understand. They know that what you went through was kind of torture in explaining, constantly repeating information, trying to settle their thoughts. They appreciate all the hard work that you did for them here to explain. They understand. They're of sound mind now, okay? They want you to know that. I feel that the wife may have felt a little guilty because you kind of felt helpless, and they don't want you to be in that state of mind anymore, that they are free from that pain and that struggling moment and the frustration of it all. So no matter how much you try to explain, they understand. They want you to know that they do appreciate, they now understand why, there was nothing that any doctor could do or couldn't give them the answers that they were looking for, either by the wife or the doctor here. And you were very, very strong in regards to trying to keep them calm, but they were still kind of, confused over how or why or what is going on here. Very, very much confusion here, but they know now, and they truly appreciate all the hard work in supporting them and being there. This wife also, I feel, is definitely was standing. They're playing. I don't know if it's them or I just hear it over there. Stand By Your Man. They're playing that song, so you might want to check out that song, Stand By Your Man. I think it's Connie. I want to say it's Connie Francis. But definitely they have moved on. Okay. Four of Wands here. Yeah, they accept it and they've moved on this passing here for sure. Okay. They are okay. They just don't want you to having like flashbacks of, and concern of whether or not they were okay, because the way that they passed was so confusing and so concerning that you, the wife, was really, really worried about them making it to the other side and being happy on the other side as well. And they want you to know that they are fine. They are sound mind. Yeah, it was definitely tough, but for their passing, on a logical standpoint as well. But I also feel on a confusion level, they don't want you to feel not loved. They may have said something. They could have been a little grumpy as well, okay, during their passing, but they were just flat out confused. They did not understand at all, but they do love you. They do see the concern when they were passing here. They tried to communicate to you. I just heard him say, I wish I could have been a sound mind to explain to them the feelings that I was feeling, the confusion that I was feeling, everything that was going on in my head here. They feel incredibly bad for putting you through a lot of explaining here. And I feel that they tried to talk to you that way too now. They wish that they could have cleared everything up. But I feel I just heard I'm going to make it up to her. I'm going to make it up to her here. Interesting. I love that. I love it. They truly do love you here with this King of Cups. They could have been a water sign as well. But regardless, I do feel that they do telepathically communicate to you, okay? They've been trying to give you the messages here, definitely, to explain things. I was in a bad and a dark spot in my life. That's confusion too. The devil, it's toxicity. Now I'm one of clear mind. Now I see what I put you through. There's a lot of apologetic energy going on here with him towards you. Okay, so it's to help keep your mind at ease, to know that he's okay, to know that now he understands, he grasped the idea. He was really unsure of his passing at that time, meaning part of that confusion, like, where do you go? I don't feel that he was a huge believer either of the afterlife, but I really feel with that Three of Wands, he's really concerned about you. Absolutely. What have I done? What have I done? Yeah, he's really feeling the guilty here of treating what he said or how he acted could have been a little gruff, you know what I mean? And he apologizes. He totally apologizes for that. And I feel also the Seven of Pentacles looking at the Judgment, you're kind of unsure if he made it safely or if he's happy on the other side because of the way that he acted here on Earth during his passing. Definitely. Yeah, he's definitely reflecting, but he does think about you and he does love you constantly. He's totally healed. It's weird how when we are ill, nothing is like the same, okay? When we are on this realm, when we pass over, what I believe and what I felt and what I've seen, during my life here, that, all the ailments are done. They come to a clear understanding. They have sound minds, they're happier here. All that blah, 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 all that trouble and all that confusion and everything that they said or done wrong, it's all vanished, it's nothing compared to what it is on the other side here for sure. There's a new spark for life here. No more stagnation. I feel that he was definitely in a stagnation mode while ill. He does try to communicate, okay? He is trying. He's been desperately, like, you see how fast I'm talking? This is how fast he's talking. I'm trying to keep up with them. So he is really persistent, and with that, the Page of Wands here, very persistent to show that. That's the sign of Aries, Aries, I love Aries, but they are determined, they're determined peeps, to get the message out there. They're strong-willed and they're determined to let them know that, to let you know that they are okay, that they made it to the other side. There's no more battle here. Absolutely not. They love it. They love it over here. Okay. Absolutely. They got their wish. Okay. Now they may not have said that during their passing, but now they have a clear state of mind. But I also feel what these two cards tells me is that they're they are of sound mind now with that Ace of Swords. It's not just, communication, but it's a new way of thinking. Okay, swords is thoughts here. And I feel that there's definitely, he wants you to know that he's happy, that he's loving life again, but definitely I feel that he is of sound mind. He was going through a tough time, and he was trying to stay strong, okay, but he kind of knew, it was just tough to hear, the results of what was bound to happen, which is, of course, his passing in the future here. But he kind of knew, I feel, with that Eight of Cups energy, but little fearful of the unknown. He was definitely confused here with what to expect on the other side, but he is quite happy. I do feel that. Yep, he's free. And the High Priestess is highly religious, very, very spiritual energy. So he is free from the confusion, okay? He's no longer confused. He was definitely some type of confusion during his passing, I feel. But he is free, he is happy, and he is definitely on the other side, I feel. Yeah, he does miss you. There's a lot of regret, all the mental anguish. He wishes that he could have cleared it all up. He wishes that he didn't have to pass that way with the confusion here. But you see how he's holding those 4 swords here? Not him personally, but the card. That's calming the mind, healing the mind, and holding that 1 sword is exactly that. New way of thinking here, wishing that he could communicate again to explain himself, because he knows that it was heart-wrenching what you saw during his passing here. Hang on. Woo. Yeah, all the burdens are done. There's no more confusion here. He sees that you were quite upset, absolutely, but you're going to decrease. You go from the 9 to the 8 here of Swords. So there's definitely a decrease. You're healing. You're starting to heal your energy. He wants you to know, keep on going, keep healing your energy. Absolutely. It's going to take time. But, this could have been 9 months ago, some kind of significance. It could have been September as well with that 9. But I just heard 2009 as well. Wow, that was strong. But definitely, his passing could have happened in 2009 or 2019 even. Some kind of significance with the year with the number 9 as well. But definitely, you're going to be moving forward. And, actually, what he's showing me here is that there's going to be some kind of money increase as well. I don't know if there was another account or another insurance I'm feeling, but definitely, money's going to grow. Money's going to increase. It's going to get better, okay, as well. But just keep working on you for sure. Make the right smart decisions. That's from him, not me. But there's going to be some upcoming decisions that you are definitely going to be making here to keep moving forward. Now, you could be moving literally with the 6 of Swords here for sure. But I also feel in the same sense that he could be sending you someone in love in the future, because he doesn't want you alone. He doesn't want you sad. He wants you happy. He wants you to love another one day. Absolutely. And I do feel that he could be matchmaker over there. But I always believe that they do that. I do. I don't know. A lot of people don't, but I certainly do. He could be sending you an earth sign character here. But regardless, this person is going to be a very loving, caring person, and very calm and balanced individual for sure. Okay. Good old conversation. You're going to protect your heart. He knows that, because the love for him still continues. I understand that as well. But I do feel that you're onto a new start, not just with money. There's going to be an increase of some sort, a new start of money. You could be getting a new job, or you could have just recently got a new job after his passing, I feel. But there's some kind of money increase, and money's going to expand and get better for you, I feel. And you're definitely going to, all in all, a lot of pentacles here, but definitely I feel that you're going to get better, okay? I feel that this message is definitely going to, because he's very persistent in letting you know how urgent this is. It was funny too, because I was on the phone with a friend of mine today, and my daughter's like, Mom, the lights are flickering. I said, that's because I'm on the phone and I'm supposed to be making messages from beyond. Spirit's messing with my electricity. I was just kidding, but after hearing him speaking as fast as he did, he's settling now. The message is out, I just heard. So something of urgency to let you know that he feels incredibly bad for the way that he acted during his passing or right before that. And he said he wasn't himself, and he wishes he could take it all back and explain himself, of all things, explain himself. But he couldn't, because he was just in that state of mind. And I feel that it was health related either, but it was something that made him extremely confused. Could have been a brain tumor. Like I said, my mom went through the same exact thing back in 1983. I remember it vividly. But yeah, definitely, you're on to bigger things in life, even more so with money. Could be job as well, but he is pulling, I just heard he's pulling some strings to hook you up. He's funny, but he wants you happy. He wants you in love again, but he knows that you will always hold a special place in your heart for him. That's sweet. So that is what I have for whomever this is meant for. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I really do. And have a nice day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.